Good morning. It is Wednesday. Wanted to come on with some encouragement for you ladies, help you get through these trying days. This morning I was in a Bible study with some women from my church, and we are studying aspects of the Bible from like the woman's perspective or the stories of the women. So this morning we were talking about Mary, and many of you know Mary as the mother of Jesus. You're very familiar with the story about, or maybe you're familiar with the story of the angel Gabriel coming to her, talking about how she will birth baby Jesus, even though she's a virgin. And her response is really beautiful. She's bewildered at first, but then she just trusts and says, yes, I'm on board. And the part of the story that we focused on this morning, which I thought was so beautiful and perfect to encourage women, is that the second part of the story that you don't focus on as often, that you don't hear about as often, is what she did next. After hearing from the angel, guess where she ran? She ran right to a girlfriend named Elizabeth. And it says here, Mary stayed with Elizabeth then for about 3 months and then returned home. So she ran right away to a girlfriend. And this girlfriend also knew God and also was strong in the Lord and also was safe. So I just thought that was so beautiful, such a beautiful reminder of our need for community, specifically girlfriends, and how when God is speaking something in your heart or doing something in your life, whether it be confusing, scary, exciting, we need women that we can celebrate our life with, that we can process our life with, that we can explain what's going on in our hearts with, even if it's struggle, depression, anxiety, stress. And I thought, wow, this is really, really meant to be heard during this season. If you don't have women in your life that you can pour out your junk to, and they will lift you up and point you back to God and point you back to hope and point you back to faith and point you back to love, then I encourage you to start praying for them, and I encourage you to start seeking them. I do believe God will bring them. And also within this community, you can have that. So attach yourself to a group of women if you can find a hopeful, encouraging group online, even if you can't do it in person right now. I highly encourage you to find that community. And I would love to challenge you with the question today: who is your Elizabeth? Right? Mary went to Elizabeth because she was safe and she was sound, and she would celebrate the hope and what's going on in her life. And who is that for you? So I would love to be that for you. If you don't have somebody, you can always message me and I'll be your Elizabeth. But who is your Elizabeth? Who do you run to in times of celebration, in times of struggle? All right, ladies, think about that today. Who's your Elizabeth? Maybe reach out to her if you do have one and just thank her for being your Elizabeth. Share this story with her and be reminded that we do need community. We are not alone. We were never designed to be alone. All right, ladies, love you all. I hope you guys have a great morning. I hope that you're staying strong in not only your body and taking care of yourself physically, but that you're also continuing to learn in your mind and continuing to stay strong in your spirit. All right, get out there and encourage other women as well. Have a great and fantastic Wednesday. Talk to you soon.